Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Yo, what's up, dude? I am going to work on cleaning. I'm going to clean out my steelhead bag during this. And I'm going to go through my bass bag and I'm going to go through my fly fishing bag and see the next bags that I'm going to be transferring to using. This steelhead bag will no longer be used after this season because it is starting to fall apart. Oh yeah, sure is a dope hoodie. I really like it. I got some barbecue sauce and shit on it right now, right here, but it is what it is. So let's see. I'm gonna put some music on, but I'm gonna try to keep it low. So hopefully it doesn't really interfere with the live stream. But yeah, I was eating like barbecue burritos for fucking dinner and I got some shit on it. But yeah. So this is the backpack that I've been using for the last, I don't know, 2-3 years for Steelhead. I think 3 years. I've used clear Flex Seal on the bottom of the pack because it was getting holes in several spots. Um, and then now the problem I'm having with it is on this zipper. You can probably see this. My finger, there's like a hole in where this goes, right? But there's two of them. There's one on the other side that's bigger. My whole thumb through that. See? So the zipper is getting all fucked. So really, I need to take everything out of this pack. Essentially, here's my bonker, cheap little Bi-Mart one. Got a little blood on it from a fish. But I know that I have like a bunch of line and a bunch of stuff in here, so we'll just take everything out and go over it. So I got my jigs. I'm gonna have a different setup, I think, for my jigs this next season. I really want to get the Gamakatsu G boxes for jigs and spinners. Said hi, family toy review. What's up? How you doing? Got my 12-pound Maxima. Definitely a huge believer in Maxima Ultra Green. I just want you to know, man, Jesus loves you truly, for sure. Thanks. Appreciate it. These are my fly boxes. K-Fish, if you're still in here. This is the nymphs for steelhead. These are like the smaller steelhead flies, nymphs, and small streamers in this. And then I have this one that's all streamers. And then I have this box that is also all streamers. So those are my 3 steelhead boxes. It's kind of a lot of flies, honestly. Let's see. Got all my scents. Winter Chrome Blend. Atlas Mike's Sand Shrimp. Yeah. More Addicted Winter Chrome Blend, but this is the water soluble that I use on jigs. Anison Shrimp. Anison Krill. And Shrimp and Krill. This bag is pretty badly beat up, so I'm going to retire this bag. Got some feed leaders that don't have any leaders on them because I ran out of my leaders. Okay, let's see. Got something going on. There's like a mess. Look at this. Look at this ball of shit. Okay. So I have to cut some of this stuff out. There's a bunch of line that just. Oh yeah, look at this. That hook's done for. Streamer's still in perfect condition. Hook got fucking bent. So that's garbage. Wish I had something better than a Zippos for all my scents. What? Don't have a Bic? I didn't just live when I die. Can you bend it back? I probably could, but I don't really like doing that personally. Like, I just once that initial like structural integrity is fucked up, I like if it bends just a little bit. Like, let's see if I have any hooks in here that are bent. Oh, like this one. This would probably be a good example. So like this hook right here. This hook's bent, right? But it's not like as bent out as that other one. It really only just needs bent back like a tiny bit, and it would be fishing again, right? I probably would reuse that hook, but that other one was just a little bit too far bent out. Like that thing's cooked. So yeah, not gonna try to bend that thing back. So got a bead in here that I can rescue. Put that back in the bead box. Glow corky. Look, there was this little. This was found in the river. It's another little fly pattern. It's almost like a scud kind of thing. Well, except the camera doesn't want to focus on it. But yeah, I'll probably save this guy. Seems to still be in good shape. And then we'll take this weight. this pile goes in the trash. Okay, so all that is garbage. Oh, there's a weight. I missed a weight. I gotta get that. Little slinky weight. Cool. And yeah, I already figured out what backpack that I want. It is very expensive. These fish, if you're still in here, dude, these elevated tackle floats are freaking sweet. Really like these. They're really sensitive. They track really well. Definitely going to be in the arsenal from now on. It's so weird. When I'm looking on my phone at the live, it was saying I had only one person in here for a while. I had to just refresh it so I can actually see that I have a couple people in here. Because it was not. Oh, man. Some 20-pound Maxima. I got a big old 30-pound spool for salmon the other day. This will be for all of my salmon leaders this year. I think this one got bent out too. Yeah, this is another streamer that got the hook bent. It's unfortunate. Those streamers are like $7 a pop. So I get these from one of the local fly shops. Every time you buy flies from them, they have these little containers, and they're free. They don't cost anything. And the Caddis Fly Shop in Eugene. So I started repurposing them to put soft beads in, so I can carry a small collection of different soft beads. So I can change out what I got in these different containers, and it's just like a small selection of beads. I like those. You know, I got a few yarns, but I honestly did not use that much yarn this year. I mostly have this salmon egg color and a pink one, and then I have a purple one as well. But I really only used the salmon egg one a couple times this year. Oh, I got my big old giant Dylan Rush Outfitters box in here. This is the biggest bead box that I own. It's like I don't even know what the dimensions of this thing are. Let's see. This box is 14 inches wide and 8.5 inches, or 8.5 inches wide and 18 inches long. Or, oh wait, no, 14 inches long. Yeah, it's a pretty good sized box. And it's probably got over $500 worth of beads in it. Yeah. I got like chips and stuff in the bottom of this bag. I got Cheez-Its Puffs in the bottom of my bag. And lots of fishing line and hooks. Going to bed. Have a good stream, brother. I'm crashing out. All right, take care, buddy. Appreciate you popping in for a little bit before bed. I'm just messing around with my bags. Nothing too special. All right. Anything else in the bottom of this? Be down here. Okay. So I got the main compartment cleared out in this bag now. Let's see. My phone, I think, needs restarted. I'm gonna give me one sec, guys. If you're in the stream, I'm gonna restart my second phone. I'll just pull up the chat on my computer. Okay, we'll give it a second to pop up there. Because my phone wasn't updating right, so I'm not really sure what was going on there. Oros indicators, these things are awesome. I can put those in my fly bag, my backup SD card. I just got to take everything out of this pack because I basically just need to toss this pack out. Like it's getting replaced for sure. I mean, there's like some mold spots in some like bottom corners of this bag and shit too. It's gross. Okay. Bunch of steelhead worms that I barely even fished this season. Just took up space.
Busy with Easter prep? Target Circle 360 makes it easy. From fun basket goodies to everything for Easter hosting.
My braid scissors from Cast King. These are actually pretty nice little braid scissors. Alright, I got some bead packs in here from Lured. Pre-tied bead. I think this bead's still in pretty good shape. Might salvage this one. But yeah, guys, it looks like we got a few people up in the stream. How you guys doing tonight? Hope you guys had a good day. Gonna have a good weekend. Get out, do some fishing, maybe. All right. These also need to go in my fly fishing bag. All right, so that clears out both front pockets now. This one and this one we just cleared out. The main pocket's cleared out. So I got to clear out the side pouch, the bag pocket in there, which I think a bunch of this stuff I'm going to have to cut out and then throw away a bunch. Chemistry. All right. Yeah, it's kind of sad doing all this. Like, pretty much calling it a quits for steelhead season. There is a possibility that I might make one more trip out to another river that hasn't had the smolts released yet, but the river that I fish the most has definitely already had smolts released, and I just don't really feel like catching any smolts. I want those guys to migrate out to the ocean and come back in a few years. So, uh, yeah, I guess that means giving up fishing. And I mean, honestly, it hasn't been that great of a season, so the amount of fish that could be coming through this late season is probably not worth it that much. Okay. Then we'll just toss these beads, except for this one. This one right here is a limited edition bead, and I can't get more of them. So, this is a Winterberry Clown. I don't know if it's going to focus on it. Anyways, it's a Winterberry Clown by Elevated Tackle. It was only made for like one season, and then they haven't made any more of them. But it did catch me a fish this year. All right. Is there anything else in here? There is one of these. So that means that I could put this other bead back in here. Woo! No. Okay. Do I have any more elevated beads that need to go in there? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. All right. See, we don't have anybody going in chat. All right. So now I just need to get the line out of the side pocket. Got fluorocarbon in here. Both 15-pound. One is Maxima Fluoro, one is Seagar Fluoro. So that clears out that pouch. And then this is our extra bobbers. I tried these weighted AF. They're like an AF3 Aerofloat, but they're weighted on the bottom this year. I also tried these are AF6s, I think. Yes, they're AF6s, and they are also weighted. So they're actually pretty good. I like them. It's a little nicer because one of the problems with running a lighter float, like these are an 1/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce, and a lot of times when you're running that little of a weight, it's hard to get your float to track just right. And so having the weighted bottom on these keeps it so that they track really good. So I like that a lot. Of course, we got the clear drift floats and just a regular AF3. And I think that's about it for that bag. So that bag is cleared out. I can toss that out. Make sure everything is Yeah, the other thing, if you guys missed it, the other thing is like this bag has holes in the zipper that I can put my fingers through. Like, it makes it hard to zip it, and it's on both sides of the top corner spots here. So
McDonald's meets the Minecraft universe with a Minecraft movie.
okay. So let's see. I gotta grab my bag for worms. Okay. This is my bag of worms. We drink and drive. So we're just gonna put all these worms in here, and then when we get the new backpack, I'll kind of figure out how I'm gonna set that bag up. It's gonna have a little bit less storage space, but not much less than my current bag. Got some of those Dillonish Outfitter collab worms with Addicted. Yeah. How you guys doing tonight? Oh, I missed a pack of worms. Got it. Put these this is my box of lured beads that I got here. So I got a couple packs here that need to go back in this box. Some pretty interesting ones in here, like this one, where it's like there's a white bead on both sides, and then it's just orange throughout, but it's like hard on the side, soft in the center. It's kind of interesting. His clusters are one of my favorites, though. 1 second, I'll show you these clusters. So these clusters right here, these are the lured beads cluster. I think these things look so good. Like nice, thick, bulbous, like looks like freaking eggs, dude. In a cluster, it's really nice. I really like that. Yo, what's up, Clyde? logged on and see you're going through your steelhead gear. Did you get a new pack and are changing from old bag to new? I haven't got the new pack yet, but I'm definitely going to get one. I started taking everything out of this bag because like it's pretty much the end of the season for me, and I'm not going to be using this pack going into the next season. So um, I was just getting it ready so I can get rid of it. And then I'm probably going to order a new pack on payments here pretty soon because it's kind of an expensive pack, and there's definitely no way that I could afford to buy the pack outright. So I'm going to make payments on it, but it should be perfect. I did a lot of like really extensive research at looking for a pack, and I mean I can show you the one I'm gonna get here in just a second. I'll pull it up and show it to the live. But yeah, I looked at several options. I was really considering the addicted ones. I checked out that addicted roll top backpack, and I'm kind of a short guy. You met me, you know, and just like reaching down into a 40-liter roll top pack is just not where it's at for me. Like I don't know. And then the zip backpack that they have, I feel like it sits a little too high on the back, and I already have problems with back pain. So I was looking for something that will fit a little bit better for like ergonomic reasons, right? So let's see here. So this is the pack I'm looking at getting. So this is the Orvis Pro Waterproof backpack. One thing I really like about it, let's see if they have a picture. They don't, but so like they have the attachment points on here, like on other things, right? For the main things that I would use, nippers and forceps, and then it has the waist and chest strap, but it has a slot in this back piece that is in between the back piece and the actual pack, where you can put a net in through the side, like right there, and that's super sweet. So, and then it has the little side pockets on there, like right there, like the bag I have currently. They're just a little bit smaller. And the other thing is, oh, actually, here, this is a good example. That shows the net in the bag through the side there. But you can also see how that pack sits on her back. Like it covers the whole back and it sits right at that good point where the side comes out. Like this is going to be a lot better for like the ergonomics of carrying the load. So yeah, I did a ton of looking, and I think that's gonna be the one. I looked at some other options, and they just like I looked at the fish pond. The fish pond didn't quite have the options. The other option I was looking at was the Sims G3 guide pack. The Sims G3 guide pack seemed like a really sweet option. Lots of storage options for it. The only thing is the main compartment is a 50-liter roll top, which is really big. And so again, it came back to the same concern as like the 40-liter roll top from Addicted. It was just getting my arm down into the pack to get stuff out. So I kind of rolled that option off, and I think that Orvis waterproof backpack is gonna be the one. So I got to get that sucker ordered. and then probably start making monthly payments on it. Looks badass, man. I like it. I think you will like your choice. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm one of those types of people that I don't like blowing money on shit. Like, I'm very careful with my money to a degree, right? And so, like, when I look into purchasing something that's going to be like a substantial purchase like that backpack, I do a ton of research, like excessive amounts of research to make sure that I'm making a good choice. Because I hate buying something and it not being exactly what I was looking for. Is there a spring Chinook in your area right now? In my like close vicinity, nah, not really. If I traveled up a little bit more north, there is some options for getting into some spring Chinook, but in the area like directly around where I live, there's not any Springer options yet. There is, I think there's one river near me that gets Springers, but it's a small run of them. But I may possibly make a trip, but those don't come in until a little bit later. So it's a little bit too early to give that system a shot for Springers. I definitely might get out there a couple times and throw some bait around and see if I can't find something, or throw some big flies. Like I got this sucker right here. This thing is a Chinook's Hammond fly.
Your
That
favorite
thing's
movies
crazy.
and TV are on YouTube. Get Crunchyroll, Max, Paramount Plus, and more on YouTube.
It's pretty big fly. Oh, weird. It's so far back on my phone. All right. So I'm going to get these floats put away. Up here, my spot. This little, I have a drawer right here that's like a dresser drawer, and this thing is literally just filled with nothing but tackle for salmon and steelhead fishing, and it's like completely full. Like, yeah, pretty full. These are the beads that I'll use for salmon and steelhead. They're my bigger beads, some clusters and stuff. And actually, I did get some bigger clusters. I forgot. I did get some of these. These. Look at these fucking things. Come on. Focus on it. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. Look at this thing. Look at that. This is a Bobber Down Bait Company cluster right here. That thing's gonna slay some salmon. Okay. Let's see. Got a couple jigs. This needs to go back in my drill box. Where are you from, Eisen? Where'd my jig board go? There it is. It's gonna be great for kings. Yeah, definitely. I think you guys got some clusters in this. So Clyde's wife, they came to my cleanup, and his wife actually won this bead box right here. I don't know if your wife's awake right now, Clyde, but little sneak peek of that guide box. And this is that pink that I was just showing you the cluster of. And then there's a different pink and an orange, and those are in those clusters as well. So you guys will have some of these bigger clusters that will be perfect for salmon size. It looks like I think you got the 12 mil clusters, the 16 mil clusters, and the 20 mil clusters in here. So, yeah. So you got 3 colors of clusters and 3 sizes each, and then you got 3 colors of round beads in 3 different sizes as well. So, yeah, I'm actually meeting up with Clyde in the morning to get him that box. Okay. Jig board. I didn't really lose that many jigs this season. I lost see, this thing was completely full. I'm missing 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. That's 6, 10. I lost 10 jigs this season. That's actually not too bad. It's pretty impressive, actually. I mean, I fished jigs like quite a bit, and I only lost 10 of them. It's pretty good. All right. I think there's a 16. All right. I did lose quite a few spinners this year, that's for sure. And look at this fucking thing. So I hooked into a fish that had this in its back. I hooked into a steelhead that had a size 6 blue fox on its back. No. Somebody was snagging fish.
Whether you're keeping it around or tackling new projects, if you know the value of working with expertise, you know Harbor Freight. You can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done.
All right, let's get I got a few things for my fly bag. So
do it for less. Harbor Freight.
in my fly bag, this is also an Orvis pack. It's a sling pack, but I've really liked it. It's been a really solid bag. I think I've had it for about 2 years now. But yeah, I got lots of stuff in this bag for fly fishing. I used to have a hip pack that I used instead, but the problem with the hip pack is as I was walking throughout the day, it would tend to loosen up, and so I had to constantly keep adjusting it. And it gets really annoying when like you got all this stuff in there and it just keeps falling down, and then yeah. So get those indicators in there. I think that's all the fly fishing stuff I had to put in there. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet little pack. Got all my tippet right here. And then my main fly boxes are in here. So I have my nymphs and my dry flies for dry dropper fishing in here. I have all of my fly floatants, which I use high and dry. Let's see. Come on. This phone does not want to focus tonight. Anyways, high and dry is what I use for my fly floatants. And then I do have some like Loon Easy Dry for just drying off those flies when they get pretty soaked, getting waterlogged and stuff. That stuff seems to work pretty good. And then I keep a couple other fly boxes in the main pouch here. I got my streamers. These are mostly like trout and some bass streamers in here. And then I got this other one. I got some poppers in here for bass, some more dry flies, and some more nymphs and stuff. Keep a little toilet paper in here just in case, you're ever out there and you run into a situation where you might need some. I definitely have been there a few times. Okay. And then I'm gonna check out my bass bag, see what I got in there, see what I need to get. Yeah. This is my bass bag. It's a Bass Dash backpack. Okay. I gotta take my sweatshirt off. 1 second, guys. Alright. You guys get to see my pile of laundry back there that I need to fold. Alright, so I have a feeling this crawfish scent's no good. Oh yeah, no. That's the easiest way to tell, guys. Like, if you use Procure scents, these things get rancid. They are made with they're made with fresh bait, right? So like that's going to go bad over time. So if you open that shit and it smells like rancid to you, just throw it away. Like, the easiest way to go by it. If it fucking smells rancid and it's really dark in color, throw it away. So now I know that I need to buy some more crawfish scent. This is my Atlas Mike's garlic super scent. Okay, I got tubes in here. That's like smallmouth candy right there, guys. Boom, gets it tubes. What you know about that? Gets it. And then I got some. Looks like I got 5 of the tube heads. Got Gamakatsu in here with them. Got 1 tube in here already pre-rigged. So that's how they look, all rigged up, ready to fish. What's new from Oregon? What do you mean? What's new? I'm switching off of steelhead season. Okay, this has line. This has 6-pound line. I think I have 8-pound over here that I need to put in here. Ugh. No, where's the other box? Where'd it go? Aha, I knew it. Some P-Line CX Premium. Oh, I got a trout leader in here. That needs to go in my fly bag. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this here. Okay, so there's 8-pound, there's 6-pound, and I think I got. There we go. I got an 8-pound fluoro clear as well. I think we'll keep that. £12 gamma. Okay. So now I got a spool of 6-pound and 2 spools of 8 in there. They're still running around the Roseburg area. What I'm gonna try here in a little bit. The camera at the dam has been having few. They're still running around the Roseburg area. Yeah, that's just too far south for me to want to travel, for sure. But yeah, they put the smolts in the river up here, and I really don't like fishing for them after they put the smolts in, because it just, I don't know, there's too much risk of catching them, the smolts, you know. So I don't really want to do that. So I'll just back off of the steelhead and switch gears. But you know, I had a good run. I got into 12 steelhead this year. I landed 10 of them. So I got a few more videos. I think I got three, maybe 4 videos to put out for steelhead season, and then we'll be switching gears into some different content. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I can't complain. I had a tough season, but I pulled some late season fish out that helped my numbers and stuff. So, yeah, I can't complain there. Those close runs near the coast, how long do those last? Are you talking about near me? There will definitely still be steelhead to be caught for the next couple weeks. I mean, like my close river that I fish all the time that I did the cleanup on is open until the end of April, and I could definitely potentially pull another one out before the end of the season. But the thing is this time of year they start releasing these smolts in like batches, and so throughout this month the river just gets filled with all these little smolts. You're fishing near the Coos area. That's my hometown, baby. Let's go. I grew up in Coos Bay, North Bend. I went to school in Charleston for Head Start and kindergarten. And then I bounced around. I went to Sunny Hill, which doesn't exist anymore. I went to, or no, Sunny Hill exists. What is the other one? Sunnyside, I think. It was out in Hauser. Sunnyside Elementary, yeah. I think that was it. But yeah, I grew up down there. I basically grew up down there until 6th grade when I moved up here, and then I did middle school and high school up here. So, yeah. I really, the last couple of years, Jay, I really wanted to get down there and come fish my home river down there. Um, like, I grew up fishing those rivers like just for trout and stuff. I never have fished my home rivers for steelhead, and so I really wanted to make it happen these last couple years. But I've had different situations each year. Last year I was having some car troubles. This year I was having financial troubles. So I just haven't been able to make it happen to get down there and fish those systems. But who knows? Maybe next year will be the year I can change that and get down there and fish them, because I definitely want to make like a weekend trip down. I have family that still lives in Coos Bay. My grandma lives down there, and I know for sure she'd be totally fine with me coming and crashing at her place. Um, so it'd be a good way to go visit some family and fish my home rivers. You know, fishing for a species that I've never chased on those rivers. Um, so that'd be really cool. We did good this year. We went coastside this year. We usually fish the Umpqua north and south a lot. Cool, cool. Yeah, I haven't really fished the Umpqua. I have fished its like sister river though, the Smith. Um, I grew up. There's a campground right there on the Smith River, and my family used to go there like every summer, and we'd camp on the Smith, and it was always a good time. I got lots of good memories on that river catching trout on spinners and stuff. There goes that bag. Yeah, and I mean like Empire Lakes down there. I don't know if they changed the name of it. I've always called it Empire Lakes. If you know about it, you know what I'm talking about. But Empire Lakes was where I like got my first ever fish as a kid. My grandma lived right down the street from there, and it was just up and over the hill. and we were at Empire, and I think we were fishing. I think we were fishing like lower or middle lake, and I remember I ended up catching this giant trout that was a brooder trout, and I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I didn't know how to land it, so I just like I was reeling, but I just started walking backwards, and I kept walking backwards until I was like all the way up to the road, and pulled the fish onto the bank. I still remember that. Core memories right there, man. Core memories. Getting ready for shad season and stripers too and stringers. No, I'm gonna be switching to cutthroat trout and smallmouth bass. So checking my bags, making sure I have everything I need. I went over the fly fishing bag already, and then we're going over the bass bag. So I was going over the bass bag here, trying to see what all I got in it and what else I might need. I tried that spinner place this year with no luck there. Heard that was a really good place in the past. Yeah, you talking just in the campground there where you're like fishing in the sand dunes, kind of. That is so cool. Like that is such a unique fishery, honestly. Yeah, that's a really cool fishery. Oh look, I have a 6 pound and 8 pound on this side too. But this spool is almost gone. Okay, so I got line there, I got line on the other side. Gotta check on my soft plastic stash in here. Oh yeah, got those motor oil curly tail power worms, you know. No Kyle, she's in bed, but excited to get them. Don't remember if I told you, but I ordered some spinner parts from RMB. They are torpedo bodies, French, I think, blade, build spinners yourself for next fall. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Little 3-inch Senkos. Gotta have those TRDs. Another bag of homemade Senkos. Yeah, I don't make my own Clyde. I just have Rob make them from R&B. Like he cuts me a really good deal that you just can't beat it. I mean, I could possibly make them for cheaper myself. Got a couple craws here, but I could make them myself and maybe save a little bit of money. But he really gives me such a good price that I really don't mind just paying him and have him ship me out whatever I need. So these things are killer. If you don't have some finesse worms from Zoom and the watermelon red color, you're freaking missing out because those things smack fish. And these two, they're bigger profile, but these trick worms or not. It's a trick worm, but it's watermelon red magic. Woo-hoo-hoo. Those things, those are money. Yeah, I've been stocking up on gear now that you can find out in Weimar. Couldn't find Bomac bobbers and soft beads. Yeah, JR, soft beads. Soft beads, definitely check out Bobber Down Bait Company. He's definitely going to be putting out some really good stuff. I'm pro staff, so I'm a little bit biased, but Morgan's a great guy, and he just started this bead business this year, so it's still getting off the ground and going. I think he still has a promo going where if you buy 3 packs of beads, you get 1 pack free. And he's putting out some good colors too. The red rum. Um, yeah. And I think you can also use the discount code. I want to say he said there was a discount code that's like OFA 10, I think is what it is. I could double check actually. But I think OFA 10 gets you 10% off. I know I said it in one of my previous videos. Well, but let's see. We'll check it. And he's got my Pink Nightmare up there. So, let's see, add to cart. Let me check this. OFF. Yes. So, you can use OFA 10, capital OFA for Oregon Fishing Adventures 10. And it'll get you 10% off your order. And then, like I said, I believe he's got the promo still going, where if you buy, yes, it says right on his thing, you buy 3, you get 1 free. You have to use the code B3G1. It says it right on the top of his website. And you can get some sweet colors. The Pink Nightmare, it's Bobber Down Bait Company. But yeah, the Pink Nightmare is the custom pink color that he made for me. And I've already caught some fish on it. So got some beaver style. Gotta have those. Yeah, these are here. I'll show you an example, JR. Too. So this is a box that Clyde won. These are some colors. This is that Pink Nightmare. It's got that nice orange in there. This is the red rum color, which is gonna absolutely be killer. This is like a natural orange. But yeah, these are Bobber Down Bait Company. Bam. And then I also like the other beads that I use a lot of. I mean, I kind of have a few brands that I use, but Dylan Rush Outfitters, love his stuff. Really good colors. I like his hex beads. He's the only person in the industry that makes the hex beads right now. So those are awesome. You buy them by like per bead. So instead of bead packs, you get to choose how many of what size and everything. I really do like that about Dro. The other one is I have a full box of elevated tackle beads. This was the first box that I ever put together of beads. There's a lot of money in this box. Lots of money. And then my most recent addition that I got this last season is my Lured Beads box. And these are all the incognito style from Lured. So that's the hard bead inside with the soft shell. Oh yeah, JR, that's right. That's right. You told me that. That's super funny. I wonder if he'll give you a discount for being in the family, friends and family discount. Probably get that package then. What's the price on her? Price on what? I'm not sure what you mean. A little white curly tail grub. Gotta have them. That PB&J Ned rig. Bobber Down box. I don't know if he has any boxes for sale. That he made that box for the river cleanup for the giveaway. He said he's going to work on some boxes, but I don't think he has any currently available. He does have a website. It's Bobberdown Bake. I think it's bobberdownbakeco.net. It's not a .com, it's a .net website. But if you reach out to him, let him know that you'd be interested in getting a box, and he could probably work a deal with you on a box. I don't know what kind of deal. Let him know that you found out from me, and he'll probably throw an additional discount on there for you. But yeah, definitely check him out, support him. He's a veteran, so it's a veteran-owned company. So that's really cool. You're also supporting a veteran that's making plastics out there, and you know, he's dedicated to making a good quality product. And the first batch of stuff that he made was a little bit soft, and he changed his plastic formulation a little bit. I might have an example. So let's see. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So here's the first one. These are pretty squishy. See? These are his newer ones. Same force, but you can see it's not quite squishing down as much. So yeah. So he made them just a little bit stiffer. This is my Pink Nightmare color right here. Like this here. Yeah. For sure. Like saying I'm stocking up, I just got into it and was making a store trip every week. Oh yeah. That will happen for sure. And then before you know it, you'll accumulate this drawer. See this drawer? This is all steelhead and salmon gear, and it's completely full. Completely full. So yeah. You got any springers yet? No, I haven't even chased any. I haven't even tried. Do you have any perch colors with red? Oh, peach colors with red. I don't think so. But he's also open to making custom colors. If you have an idea of a color that you would like, or a color that you've had success with, definitely reach out to him and let him know that you would be interested in having a certain color made. If you know exactly what you're looking for, that really helps a lot. You got skunked for 2 days on the Columbia. Oh man, sorry to hear that. It's still definitely early in the season, but yeah. Yeah, I decided that I'm not really going to chase springers too much this year. I'm just going to wait till fall comes around. I might make like 1 or 2 trips for springers, and see how it goes. But I don't intend on dedicating a ton of time to it this year. This is this box right here, just for Robo Worms, baby. That's how much I love my Robo Worms. I put them in a box just by themselves. I need to restock some of those a little bit, but Robo Worms, they're money for smallmouth. But yeah, I'm gonna be trolling for sure. Oh yeah, check this out. I had an old coworker that gave me this for Christmas. Look at that sucker right there. Be out there. Somebody tries to mess with me. I just pull this freaking cleaver out of my backpack. No, this is not my merch. This is I think it's from Steelhead Slammer. Yeah, it's a Steelhead Slammer shirt. I have some merch, but it's like this right here. This is my T-shirt. Yeah. So that's my T-shirt. That's the Wizard T-shirt. I think I got the Wizard hoodie over here too. So I got on the collar, it says Oregon Fishing Adventures. And then hold on, it's inside out right now because I just washed it the other day. So this is the hoodie. It does run a size small, so I recommend ordering a size up for a regular fit, or two sizes up if you want a little bit looser of a fit. But we got the wizard beads on the front, and then on the back, across the shoulder. Oh, come on. Fuck. Yeah. So it says Oregon Fishing Adventures across the shoulder on the hoodie. Let's see. Considering doing Gold Beach Sunday, I ended up going out of Westport today and scored a bunch of lanes and blacks. Hell yeah, dude. I love Gold Beach. Gold Beach is such a beautiful area. I lived down there in Gold Beach for a summer, or yeah, about 6 months or so. I lived down there when I was a kid. I used to take freaking baths in the river. Yeah, we were living in a trailer at the time. I have ran the sea beads. I have seen sea beads, but I haven't ran them personally. They have cool colors. I did really good with their beads this year. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've never tried their beads. I've seen them though. I know somebody on the river was talking to me about them this year too, but I have definitely not tried them myself. see. Like the merch, can you tell me the prices? The hoodies I think are, I want to say the hoodies are sitting at 50 or 55. Let me look at my fourth wall real quick. Let's see. Hoodies are sitting at 50. I have two different designs for the hoodies. I have my original logo, which is just what my YouTube thing is with the little mayfly, and it says Oregon Fishing Adventure Small, and then on the shoulder. Those hoodies are $50. I do have some coffee cups on there that are ceramic coffee cups. You have a plethora of colors to choose from on there for the inside of the cup and the handle. Those are $15. The shirts are running $20. And right now, as far as the hoodies and the shirts go, everything is made on organic cotton right now. So I may be changing that because of some of the sizing issues. Like I was saying with the shirt, you kind of have to size up one size for a normal fit or two sizes up if you want a looser fit. So I'm probably going to look into some other options that are a little bit better sized, and then change some stuff eventually. But I do really like these hoodies. These are really, really nice hoodies. I really like the feel on them. They're not like a super heavy weight hoodie. They're like an 8. I think they're like an 8.5 ounce hoodie. But they're pretty comfy, and they also like the little parts where the thing comes out feels really nice, and the little metal caps on these are like really nice metal. So I don't know. It's a pretty good shirt for $50. And I mean, there is shipping costs as well, but nice chatting. Always love watching your videos. Keep it up. I just got to my hotel in Roseburg. I'm about to pass out. Cheers, man. Hey, thanks for popping in, Jacob. Appreciate you. I hope you crush some fish out there soon, man. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. Hey, crazy thing. I was net shopping. I think I seen some of your questions on their website. Oh, really? The Fish Pond Nomad Wild Run Net. Yeah, I did ask a question about it. They have one of my questions on their site. Now I'm curious. Is it just under that net? Let's see if I can find that net. I definitely was looking at one of those nets, though, for sure. I'm trying to see what you're on 2 sites. Really? Where did you see it? I'm trying to figure that out. Did you see it on the actual fish? I think it was on a YouTube channel. Where I like just maybe commented on something, asking about it. Yeah, I recently sent them a message on like through email, and I was talking to them about the net because I was worried that it might be not quite what I'm looking for like salmon species, because I'm a little bit worried about like especially like the coho that get a little bit more aggressive teeth, the chum salmon that get a little more aggressive teeth. I'm kind of a little bit worried about those things like eating through that rubber material on the net and getting holes in it. So they said they would trust it for big fish. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah. I think I'm going to end up getting one of those, honestly. I like my Beckman net that I've been using for the last couple years. It's a good net. I probably will get another Beckman, honestly. That'll probably use a little bit more for my salmon stuff. They wouldn't trust it. Yeah. My thought was I'll probably get a Beckman and use the Beckman for salmon. And then I will probably get the Wild Run net for steelhead. So, because when I was talking to them through email, they said that that's really what the Wild Run net was made for. Is it was made for steelhead, not so much salmon. They said that it can handle salmon, but that you do have to be a little bit more careful, especially with the little bit more toothy salmon that might rip through one of those nets. They don't have a replacement net. They do have a replacement net for it, actually. I looked recently in that. It's the, let's see, where is it? I'm on their website right now. No, they do make a replacement net. But I think last time I looked, it was sold out. Let me see. No, yeah, the 19-inch extra deep, I think, is the one. Let's see, is that right? Specs. Yeah. So that's the 19-inch extra deep fish pond Nomad net replacement. It's 26 inches deep, 19-inch diameter. That's the replacement net, and it's $35. And it looks like they do actually have it in stock now. So, yeah, they do have a replacement net for it, $35. Yeah, and when I talked to them, they said that if I do end up choosing to use the net and I make it a steelhead net, that they don't believe that I will have a problem with the net tearing on me for steelhead specifically. But they said that if there was something that was to happen out in the field, they said that they recommend just repairing it and then continuing to use it until basically you can't repair the net anymore, and then replace the bag. But they said that I shouldn't really have any problems with it if I'm using it for steelhead. But they said that if I'm using it for salmon, especially bigger salmon that might be a little bit more toothy, then that is where I could potentially run into some issues. But that it should still handle most salmon, they were saying. So, yeah. But yeah, $35 net replacement. It's not too bad. Cause see, here's the reason, Jr. Why I'm really considering it is, yeah, the price tag is fuck. I don't even like looking at it, but I'm not gonna pay outright for it. I'll make payments on it either way if I'm getting that net. So yeah, I'll probably make like once a month payments over a course of a year, so I can get kind of lower payments on it. But I don't know. My problem, especially with Steelhead, is Steelhead and coho is when those fish get into the net and they start rolling, and you have like what I have is the micro mesh Beckman, right? And when they roll in that mesh, it just wraps all around them, and it's a total fucking mess. And then if you get your hook caught in that mesh, it's like a pain in the ass getting your hook out of it. And I don't know. That's just like a couple of the things. And I mean, I do, now that I've used my Beckman net for a couple of years, I have probably 4 or 5 holes in different spots throughout the bag that are just small holes. But it's continuing to just get worse. So I'm like, I know it's time for a new backpack. It's time for a new net. The other thing with this net, if I am to get this fish pond, is it will work really well with the backpack that I want to get, because it's kind of designed for these type of nets where it's going to go in through the side of the bag and kind of come out the other side of my leg. And so I won't have a net getting in the way. I think it's a good deal for like next steelhead season. I think that's going to be my setup. So, because they say that these rubber nets like this are a lot more resistant to having the fish actually wrap themselves up in it. So, I wanted to pack on my back while waiting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending on how you're carrying it, because it does have a fairly long handle. So if you're carrying it with the net up and the handle down, you might have possibly some issues with the net like hitting the back of your legs. But it's hard to say. Because like if you just wanted like a hand net that was like small and just out of the way and on your back, the Fravel ones are sweet. Like that's what I use on my trout setup. Is This is a Fravel trout series micro net mesh. Um, it's the second one of those I've had now, and they make a steelhead size that Rage Fishing uses. Brian also uses one as well, and that's a really good handheld net. I think they're super cheap too, honestly. The Orvis Sling Pack, the cool color. Oh, you mean like this one? You mean like this one? Yeah, I love that pack so freaking much. It's such a good pack. My buddy John bought that for me for a Christmas gift a couple years ago, and I love that thing. Like, I'd 100% buy another one of those same packs if it gets to a point where this thing wears out. And like so far, I've had it 2 years and it's holding up phenomenally. Like, I don't really have any serious wear on this bag yet because it's made out of that really durable Cordura fabric. It's solid. It's a really, really good pack. It's very well thought out. Um, Honestly, Orvis, they do some really good work with their shit. Like their engineer team that looks at products and figures out placements for things and everything. Like, they do a really good job. So, yeah, it's been a sweet little pack. I mean, like the way I have it set, I have that D-ring. This is on a magnet, and then the net will just go right over the back of the pack like that. And so it keeps it off of me too because it's on the back here. And then just whenever I need it, I reach back and I just pull on it. Boom. And then it just goes right back together pretty easily. So, yeah. The magnet system's sweet. It's a fish pond magnet system. But yeah, I'll probably end up forking over the money for one of these Wild Run nets. It's a fucking sweet net, and like I went and checked it out at my local fly shop just to like get it in my hand and like see, and like I really like the length of the handle. The handle is long enough that I can still get the reach to kind of scoop a fish in front of me. But it's not like too long either. So I don't know. It's pretty fucking sweet. It says the handle length is 19.75 inches, so almost 20 inches on the handle, which is not bad. And then the net is 16.35 by 24.7. So you're looking at like 45, 46 and a half inches total length. So yeah, it's not too bad. All right, I gotta check these other things. Just gotta wait for a sale. I don't think they go on sale. Yeah, that's why I said like I'm gonna make payments on it, like shop pay payments. That way, it's more reasonable for me to be able to actually afford it. Check out all these sweet custom square bills. These are all custom painted. And then this one. If you get one, you should make a video on it. Be cool. There's nothing out there for it on YouTube. Makes it hard for someone trying to get one. Yeah, absolutely, man. For sure, I will. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Got my top water. Got my jigs. Okay, cool.
McDonald's makes the Minecraft universe. a 9 o'clock morning meeting.
All right, do I have my terminal tackle box in the main pouch? I do. I need to see what I have in this. What else I need to get. Okay. I don't know where I'm sitting for hooks or anything. 2-aught worm hooks. 2-aught worm hooks. Okay. Got 1-aught worm hooks. Another set of 2-aught. So I'm good on those. Got some bait holders. A few different bait holding hooks. These things, dude. Oh my god. These are so money. So, the brand that I have found that I really like is called Lifted Jigs. They make these EWG Ned Rig. So you can fish a Ned Rig weedless. Oh my god, these are amazing. Love those. They're super good. Okay, offset shank, EWG worm hook. I got like 5 1-aughts. Got like 4 3-aughts. Got like 7 2-aught. And some J-Hook owner 1-aughts. Okay, so I'm pretty good on hooks for my worms and everything. Got 3/16 egg. 2 packages of 3/16. Okay. What are these? 1/8. Okay, these I'm pretty sure are 1/4 ounce bullet weights. And 1/4 ounce there. Okay, so I got 1/4, 3/16, and 1/8 ounce. And then I got some 3/4 ounce and some 1/2 ounce. So I'm good on weights. I got ball head jigs. I use these suckers for bass fishing as well. For the tubes. Got some weedless hooks. I haven't really used these much, but just kind of basic eagle claws. I don't even remember why I got those. Ooh, I do need some more of these though. I only have a couple of those left for my Carolina rig, so I have to get more of those. I'm doing pretty good on my O-rings for wacky rigs. Looks like I might need to get some more bobber stops. But I do have actually some other ones I can use for my steelhead stuff. There we go. I bought this pack of like 1,000 bobber stops. So I'll throw some of these in here. Okay, cool. So I think I'm pretty good. These are my little skinny EWG ones. These don't weigh very much at all. I think these are like a 16th ounce. All right, I'm out of here. Got to hit the river in a little. Take her easy. Thanks on the net info. Absolutely. Thanks for popping in, man. Really appreciate you hanging out tonight. I know I wasn't too excited. I'm just kind of messing around with my taco bags and shit, but appreciate you popping in and hanging out either way. And yeah, it will be cool. I'll be able to start doing some more live streams and stuff on the water pretty soon because I'll be fishing a lot more places that have cell service. So that'll be cool. Take it easy though. Yeah. Okay, I gotta put some scents away. All right. All righty. Put these up in here. All right. All right. We got anybody in here hanging out that wants to chat? If not, we might head out. It's getting pretty late. But if anybody wants to chat, I'm open to it.
McDonald's meets the Minecraft universe with one of 6 collectibles and your choice of a Big Mac. 10-piece McNuggets with spicy vanilla cream sauce. Now available at Minecraft Movement.
All right. All right, we'll give it another minute or so, see if anything pops up in chat. I think I'm pretty much done going through stuff, though. I need to put a few things away, some beads and some tackle trays and stuff. Oh. All right. All right, guys. We're going to end this one out here. Oh, Clyde. Absolutely, Clyde. I'll see you in the morning, buddy. Get some tacos. Hell yeah. All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.